Hey guys, so I'm sorry that I haven't updated in a while. I have been having actually a lot of dilemmas with posting about this online, but then I don't see anybody ever talking about this. So again, once again, I'm just gonna start talking about it. It'll probably cause so much controversy with all those people who hate me and like all those people who think that what I'm doing with my life affects them so much. But I feel like it needs to be said. So don't let the topic fool you. I am going to be talking about surgery today. Now, if you've watched my videos previously, you would see that I never wanted surgery. Even in my trans enough video, it was one of the things that I was like advocating for. Like, I don't want to go back on T. I don't want to have surgery. I don't need surgery. I like my body. Well, we need to talk about that. I get daily pains from binding. I've been binding for I think over 4.5 years now or something. Look, I know that some people have been binding for 15 years and they don't have the resources, and of course I completely understand. That's them. But for me, okay, for me, I get daily chest pains and it gets like it gets like it worries me. Like I don't want to die because I bind every day. Now I always try to affiliate myself with like, oh, I'm not dysphoric about my chest. Well, I am if I always want it to be flat. Like, how did I not put that together? So that's the thing. Of course, like if surgery was never an option, ever an option, like it didn't exist or something, like I would like either deal with the binding pains or I would just like stop binding. But like because surgery is available to me and I have like privilege in the society that I live in to be able to make money and to go and have surgery, like I'm gonna get surgery. But of course, my decision to have surgery is gonna come with so many different thoughts and so many different things that I'm just gonna worry about. So of course, I'm still like, oh my god, should I get it? Should I not? Look, if I was to not bind, I couldn't do it. I couldn't go outside. Like honestly, it's like a mental block to me to even think about not binding outside. Not even wearing like a sports bra or anything. Like I just like feel like I can't do it. But then a part of me just wants to like keep binding forever because like I don't mind binding and having a flat chest. Like my chest is like really flat, but when I bind, but like I can't like think about the future binding with all these pains. Like it like restricts me from doing things. Like I want to go to the gym and run, but I have to like run with my fucking hand right here because I have so many pains from like binding. And honestly, like I'm kind of getting sick of like that. Like I want to be able to just like go out running because like I love to run and I just want to be able to run. And actually this causes a lot of distress in my like mind of like I'm transish, I'm queer, I don't really fit in the trans identity anymore or the like lesbian identity anymore. A lot of things have changed. If you look at my video, I evolve like all the time. Like it always changes who I am. And of course it's changed again. I mean, I never took on the genderqueer label because I felt like it undermined my trans identity. But of course it doesn't at all. But that's gonna be another video. As for my surgery, I'm having so many like inner struggles. A part of me is like, I know I'm going to regret it. Some point into the future, I'm going to regret it. Just like when I think I was on 4 months on T, I regretted taking T. I looked at pictures of myself and I like cried. Like, why would I be? Look, I'm not ashamed to say that I know that at that moment in my life, I regretted taking testosterone. But now in my life, it was amazing to take T, and I'm glad that I was on it for a year, and now I've been off it for 7 months. I have been off testosterone for 7 months. And you know what? In a couple of months, I'll probably start on a lower dose again. Like, it's my life. I'll do what I want. As for surgery, though, I'm really scared that, like, I'm just gonna wake up one day and look down and be like, where are my boobs? Because, like, honestly, like, I'm just gonna say this because, like, you know what? No one talks about it, so might as well be the most fucking open person on YouTube about this right now. When I'm bored and when I'm just, like, on Tumblr and, like, scrolling through, like, internet, what am I doing? What do you think I'm doing with my hands? Yes, one of my hands is on the mouse, or if I'm Skyping, I'm just, like, watching. Where do you think my other hands are? I grab my boobs. That's like my tick. It's like what I do when I'm bored. Like I have nothing else to do, I'm gonna grab my boob. So of course it worries me. Like I like my boobs. Like I don't care how fucking weird that sounds that a trans guy likes his tits, but like I do. I really like my boobs. And the fact that I have to have surgery because like I have so many pains, it kind of sucks. But a point in my life, I think I'm so happy that oh my god, in the future I'll be able to like run around in the beach topless. Like I have a beach here, but no, like Montreal really. Point is, like I want to be comfortable in my own skin, and I feel like getting top surgery makes me like the ultimate trans guy, which I'm totally not. Like don't even look at me like that. Stop looking at me like that. Okay, I'm starting to really not make sense, which is really not the point of this video. Okay, let's go back on track. What the hell was I talking about? Nipple sensation. Very random. Not at all. I need to talk about it. Look. Nipple sensation is like my #1 thing. Like, like it, Nipple sensation is very important to me, especially it's like super pleasurable when I'm having sex. Like, and the fact that I know that after I have surgery, like, it'll be gone, and that I'm gonna have to, like, deal with my nipples just feeling like normal skin, was kind of like one of the, okay, I'm not gonna get surgery. Like, it was one of those things that made me, like, really not want to have surgery. Like, my nipples are really important to me. Look, you know what? No one talks about this. I'm just gonna talk about it. Whatever. If you don't like this video, then walk away. Walk. I mean, like, I'm excited to have, like, a flat chest and, like, walk around and just be like, hey, look at my chest. Look at these scars. Maybe then I could finally start being the drag queen that I truly am. Stella Ross. I'll be famous, you'll see. RuPaul will take me in as their successor. Alright, I'm kidding about that, but actually I'm not. I'm a drag queen, whatever. Basically surgery. I booked it. It's in July, and I'm having it with Dr. Garamoni. I mean, before I talk about this, let me just, little insert for people who live in Quebec, okay? Yes, I know that you can get your top surgery covered in Quebec if you apply for it within the Quebec system, and they have to accept you. You have to go through, like, psychologists and shit. It costs money to do that, but you can only have it with their surgeon. Honestly, if you have had surgery with that surgeon, that's good for you. In my opinion, for my chest and how I want it to look when I look down at my boobies, I want my chest to look a certain way. And Dr. Garamoni is like the perfect look. Sorry if that was offensive to anybody who has had surgery with a doctor in Quebec, but honestly, in my opinion, if I want to look at my chest for the rest of my life, I want best results for me. Therefore, I'm going with Dr. Garamoni. Did that rhyme? Okay, this video is becoming way too long. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry this was just an update. I will be making a video in the next week about how my identity has been changing and how I identify more queer and, like, blah 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 blah. Also, I have a lover now. I don't know why I had to, like, be excited. Anyways, so, last thing I'm gonna ask you guys. I know everybody does this, but might as well. I'm in school, like, all the time. Like, I live at the library. Like, all I do is school, and I work sometimes. Of course, in the summer, I will be working, like, full-time, probably more than, like, 80 hours a week. Like, I'm gonna work like crazy to get money for surgery. But I live in Montreal, and Florida. It's all the way down there. So I do have to cover my trip expenses. So I do have a Chippin page, and I was just gonna ask if maybe you want to donate a little money. That was my little cute face to get you to donate money for me. Also, you like this, like, peacock thing by my head? It's, like, been there for, like, 5 weeks. Like, it needs to go away. Alright, guys, so that's all I have. I'm sorry this video was so long. If you, honestly though, you don't have to donate. Like, if you want to donate, if you have, like, a spare, like, $5 in your account and you want to donate it to me, I honestly will be forever grateful. Like, somebody gave me, like, $3 and I almost cried. I was like, oh my god, somebody actually gave me money? It was so exciting. Alright, guys, so, surgery, very big dilemma. It somehow, I'm just gonna go for it right now. I'm gonna think I'm gonna get it, and then at the time, like, I'm just, like, really excited for surgery, but my mind really goes back and forth, like, oh my god, I can't wait to have a flat chest, oh my god. Then the other side is like, oh my god, but my boobs. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great week. I will be updating frequently, closer to the end of the semester. Everything is cray-cray right now. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys. Just go check out my FTM Transtastic. I always update on there. Alright, have a great week.